All right, are you guys ready? What's we have talked to you, a couple weeks ago. What's it been like to keep getting some more time and keep getting out there?
I mean, I'm definitely getting more comfortable out there, playing with the guys. I'm starting to find my rhythm a bunch, just like what I need to like do out there really to make the team better and to help us get over the hump and get those wins. But I think just like getting more playing time has really helped me to just break through that freshman like kind of just like nervousness really, and it's helped me play better.
Well, some guys come in on the bench and they're out there. They don't want to screw anything up, and don't want to do anything wrong, so they come back out. But you're not afraid to pull up for the mid range or let it fly from three. I mean, what kind of confidence does that take, where you want to get out there and assert yourself, but also not do anything that gets you back on the bench?
The coaching staff, they really like believe in us, and they pretty much just tell us just to play our game, and if we make a mistake, just hustle back and just like make up for that pretty much. So I mean, when I'm out there, I'm not trying to play too timid just because that's how you make mistakes really. So I just try to play freely, and if I do have a mistake, I just want to get back on defense or just make a better play, just a hustle play.
I'm guessing in high school, whether it was football or basketball, you were on the court, field, almost every play. How tough was last year, probably the first time in your life maybe, that you kind of had to be on the bench?
I mean, it took some getting used to, but I mean, it was really good for me just to see the game from like a different point of view.
Yeah.
To like not be able to play, but to see people out there playing, and those guys like Abu and E-Man who really just taught me how to like play the game at this level better. So I mean, just being able to sit out that year really helped me, I think, mentally and physically.
What do you learn when you're, I guess, removed from it?
I just learned how to see different things at like different times, really just how to see like different like defenders, and like being able to watch it live right there and like on film just like really helps you become like a better player and like just see how like the game pretty much like unfolds.
Leon's talked a lot about with guys like you and Jason, the younger, newer guys on the team, how important it is for you guys to kind of earn your minutes and prove yourself to the rest of the team. What's the environment like at practice, being in that mentality?
I mean, us guys who come off the bench, I mean, we really do have that kind of like drive in us just to like want to like get out there on the course. I mean, at practice, we're always going at it together, like all of us bench guys. So it's pretty fun out there just because, we're all super competitive.
For a long time, this program kind of had an offensive identity, but the last couple of years, it's kind of turned to defense. How do you feel about that?
Well, last year I found my strength was defense, and that's what Burns pointed out to me. So, I mean, since that we're a pretty good defensive team now, I really do like that a lot because it helps me like open my game a bunch, and it just helps me play harder.
What does Mike Burns' coaching style, how would you describe it, and why has it been effective?
I'd say it's pretty aggressive. I mean, he's definitely honest, but I mean, he's telling us the right stuff and is really helping us become a better defensive team like last year and this year. So, I mean, he's pretty hard on you, but I mean, it's for the best. So,
what makes him good and your defense good? Is it the game plans he's drawn up, or just the fundamentals of how he teaches defense?
The fundamentals. I mean, he really just helps us believe in like each other, that like we're gonna have that help side defense there, and if we do our job right, the person behind us will be there for us. So I mean, that really helps us.
What was the the last 2 years, what's like the most interesting thing you've learned about defense?
Being in the gaps, definitely. I mean, in high school it was just like always like in your guy, like maybe like you have help side defense, but I mean, here in college it's like you have to have help side defense. You have to be in the gaps or people will just go right by you.
What are your thoughts on UNLV?
They're a pretty good team up there. I mean, they're definitely going to be a good game and a good team to play against. I mean, it's going to be a really good one over there in Vegas.
What you guys headed in Nevada? I mean, obviously saw it in the past. What's it like going on the road in the Mountain West?
I mean, the calls are not going to be there, but I mean, it's really fun. The environment's really good. It's really just cool to be in those situations on those road games when it's really like two good teams playing each other and the atmosphere is amazing, really. So it's pretty fun.
How do you look at this next stretch here? 4 games, 3 of them are on the road and some tough places that have to go play and against some good teams. I mean, is this next kind of 12 days or whatever it is really going to kind of maybe define the season here?
I think it will. I mean, it'll test us a lot, but I mean, just, like if we focus on one game at a time and just take it one game at a time and we stay in the present, I think we'll be fine.
What's the scouting report on UNLV?
We haven't done that yet.
Oh.
I think we have that today, yeah. Okay. So I think today we'll look into that and see what we're up against.
Last year, Coach built that ladder. he like did the last game and the first game or whatever it was. Has he done anything like that for you guys this year to kind of motivate you?
We started that on the San Jose game. You know, coming off that first loss to Nevada, I feel like we were all kind of just like living in the future of like what game's next. But I think he really sat us down that game, and we just built that ladder up again of the one game at a time, live in the present, and then each game we just cross off the ladder and just keep going up from there.
Why do you think living in the present is so important to coach?
Because I feel like if we're looking at to see who we play next and like after that game, we're not going to be locked in and focused on the team that we have at task right there in the moment.
Two pretty awesome environments at Extra Mile Arena this week. I mean, what was it like to experience that and play in front of that crowd?
I mean, last year we had a few games like that, and it was my first time like actually playing in that whole environment. And I mean, it definitely helped us a lot because, you know, we were feeling it, the crowd was in it, and it just kind of had us on a roll from there.
Anything else?
Thanks, Coach.
Cool. Thank you.